thought the song was going to end there, but I guess not. So we're here. Hi. Hi, everyone. Let's get some music going. Yes, Suitably Confused. I am back in this century. I have internet. It's great. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. Let's just hope it doesn't go out again this week. I'm adjusting. How's my audio? Looks okay. Looks okay to me. Back in the saddle. That's right. Oh yeah, I was looking for music. How's everybody doing? It feels like it's been forever. It's been like a few weeks. Where's my... There, I need this over here. It was a little weird without TJ here because he's the one that keeps me talking. We're going to look for some spooky music tonight. Spooky, creepy. Seems a little loud. There we go. Yeah, so it's been a while. I've been wanting to get back on here. TJ and I will be here Thursday. We should be, barring any issues. I don't know what we're playing yet. I know next week we have the guys from Danchigo coming on again to play their expansion for their game. Wow, I just draw a blank on it here. Danchigo. Tecton Dash. We played it a while back with them on. It was a lot of fun. It's kind of a Mario Kart style game. We really had a good time with it, and there's an expansion coming out. So it's on Kickstarter now, but there's an expansion coming out. So they're going to be on next week to play that with us again. Yeah, and I just wanted to jump in and start doing some solo stuff maybe every week, maybe every other week, something like that. We'll see. So how's everyone? Let's see. Audio is weird. There we go. Yeah, so I wanted to do kind of more of a teach game. Found a table at IKEA that should work well for my games in my small space. Just putting it together now. Ooh, nice. Yeah, IKEA has some good, like, small-sized tables that would be perfect game tables. That's awesome. You have to share some pictures in the Discord. Are you making it into, like, a game table or just keeping it as a regular table? Like, are you putting, like, a rail around it and like modifying it all, or just leaving it as is? You have gate leg table that's pretty solid. Oh yeah. Yeah, my son and daughter-in-law got a table. We got them a table there a couple years ago, and it's a pretty nice table, and it also like expands so they can make it pretty big. So it's a good one. Not really modifying, but to find a good size playmat. Yeah, so what I did for mine was just buy some neoprene mat, and I'm trying to remember the website. There was a Hook and Loop, I think. Hookandloop.com, was that it? I don't remember. There's a website. I'll try to find it. And you can buy neoprene mats. And it's just plain neoprene that I cut to fit mine. I mean, it's literally just black neoprene. So I've got like a mouse pad. I got all these extra pieces from my table. And it was not, I mean, that was years ago, but it was not very expensive compared to an actual play mat. I thought it worked pretty well. It was like hookandloop.com or something along those lines. think that's it, but it doesn't. The website looks different. Maybe they've customized their website. Or changed their website. Yeah, see, that's just Velcro. I don't think that's it. Yeah, I don't know if the fabric stores... I don't know. I've not looked. I think they do. I'm sure some of them do. Neoprene. Yeah, it's not hookandloop.com. It's something like that. I'll have to look for it. But I was able to buy like a, I don't know what it was, like 4 foot by 8 foot or something, like a big piece of it for like $60. It wasn't too bad. It's probably gone up a little bit now, but yeah, definitely look at a fabric store. But that worked great for me, and then I had just an iron-on, like created my logo on our Cricut and ironed that on, so that worked really well. Depends on what you want. If you want something fancy, let's close that. Okay, what just happened here? So I wanted to do this tonight. I wanted to do kind of a teach and playthrough of Final Girl. For anybody that's not familiar with it, if you are familiar with it, I hope you can just hang out and enjoy it anyway. And I was going to put this over on YouTube, so if you're watching on YouTube later, my name is Chris. I stream every week on Twitch, so come check it out. Usually on Thursdays with my brother-in-law, TJ. But I'm doing some solo stuff too. So yeah, we're going to play just the basic, kind of the starter version of Final Girl, the Camp Happy Trails with Hans the Butcher. And I'm going to use Paula as my Final Girl, which is an add-on or a special card. And yeah, let's see. I've kind of been getting into it. I've been buying stuff. Got a few few of the new features. Trying to get them when I can. So let's jump into it. Gosh, I'm all tangled here too. There we go. Oof, oof. Buttons. I'm on that button already. How's that? Is that music too loud? It's loud for me, but is it coming through too loud? I feel like it's quiet. Okay. Here's the mess of things that I have going on right now. Which one's this? This is the setup. So, if you're new to Final Girl, first thing you need is a core box. This has like all your components that you need for every game in it. And I think I just spilled everything. Yep, kind of. I took the lid off. Most of the stuff I have out at the moment. But you will have kind of all the components you need. You got all your life, your hearts here. You'll have all the victims will all be stacked up in here. You got some different color victims. Those are special victims that appear throughout the game at some point, sometimes. You'll have, you'll have a whole stack of action cards will be in here. That's where you'll keep those, your basic actions that you use in all games. And then I've been storing some of the special items that I've been getting when I win with the Final Girl, and I can go over that later. So I've been storing those in there. I haven't been keeping the Final Girls in here. I've been keeping those in the boxes that they come in, because I think it'll be too many to stack all of them in here, honestly. And your dice will be in here. So all the things you need are in this box. So you need to get that box for sure. And then you need to get one of the features. And I already started setting stuff up here. So like, let's put it on this box here. So this one's Camp Happy Trails. Let's slide these off. What's really cool about these is the box. There's the other cover. So every box comes with 2 final girls in each one of them. And then what's cool is the cover comes off, and that is your killer player board. That's Hans for this one, and then there's a box in there. There'll be this insert in there that has all of its cards and any extra components that can go in there. And then the other side is the location. So I go there, and likewise you've got a box. So all these containers are the same. They have all your cards that you need for those each game. Try to get these set up here. So you always have a killer board and a location board, and then you've got your player board, which is in the core box. And I've just got stuff everywhere. What's really cool about this is you can, like, once you start collecting a few different features, you can mix and match. You can use different final girls on different locations and different killers in different locations, and you can kind of mix and match and play any kind of game you want, which is kind of fun. I haven't done that yet. I'm trying to just go through all the basic final girls that come with the features, trying to play both of them, trying to win both of them on their location that they come with. So I'm working through that of the ones I have. So you'll set your killer board here, you'll set your location board here, then your player board here. And then, let's see, where do I even start? So starting on your killer board here, they always have the life that it starts with. Let me actually zoom in on this. So it's a little bit blurry. I'm going to move these over. So there's always that shows how many life points it starts with, and then what the horror level that it starts off. So this is 4 and then 12. So you're going to put out 12 hearts, but you actually put out 11 of them, because then you've got these other tokens that act as the final token that I'll talk about in a moment. So I've got 11 hearts here for Hans because he starts with 12 health, and I'm using, let's do it this way. I'm going to use Paula, which is a special promo card. She has 5 health. And this one's signed by Paula. Fun. So she has 5 health, so I have 4 hearts out here, and then there'll be the 5th one there. On the killer board, you start your, I already forgot what it was called, the bloodlust. It starts as this red circular token here that starts there at the beginning level. And then on your player board, which is kind of cut off here, but you've got a time piece, and that starts on the 6. In most, I think in all cases. Maybe there's some that started at a different. Actually, you could do a little bit more challenging, extreme horror, and then would start at 5 there. I haven't done that yet. I'm not going to do that. So that starts there. And then we need to set the final health token. So that's these. I've got these round tokens. And when you get down to 1 health, you'll flip this over. And there may be a heart under it. There may be not any hearts under it. There may be 3 hearts under it. So on your last, like if you think like your last bit of health, there's a good chance, there's not a good chance, there's a chance that you could flip that over and get a few more health. It's like you're coming back from the dead and one last hurrah. If you flip it over and there's no hearts, then you're dead. So we're gonna mix those up. And I don't know if you guys in chat want to give me a number. Yeah, 1 through 9. I'll find the first number. Take the first number I see. Or if nobody's watching, it's fine. It's fine. Actually, we could roll a dice. Lucky 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll be Hans. Extra token, and now I need one for Paula. Okay, I don't have another 7 left. I'll use 7 again. 3. There we go. And then you put the rest back in the box. You don't look at them because you don't want to spoil it. And wherever that went, it's over here. Shade out the 2 white ones. Okay, so that's your board setup. Oh, well, we've got some more setup to do here on this board. How goes this Ryder? I haven't started yet, but I'm teaching the setup at the moment. I'm hoping it goes well. How are you doing, Beyond Dead? I need to go back. Okay, yeah, I need to go back to. So going back to what was in the boxes. So you've got your killer side and your location side. So on the killer side, you're going to have a whole stack of terror cards, and I've sleeved all my cards, and they all have each one you use, each different killer or location. They have an icon in the bottom, so you always know which ones they're from. If you, I don't know, if you mix them up or something. So the killer box always has a stack of terror cards, and then has the I don't know what these are called. The other cards, the finale and the dark power. That's what they are. So there's usually, I think there's always 4. I don't know. There may be more. There's been 4 in all of them. So you mix up the dark power cards, and you'll randomly stick one there at the bottom. Put the rest away. Randomly mix up the finale cards. Put one there. And put that away. Don't need it anymore. So those are the terror cards that are in that. So then also the location has a small stack of terror cards, not quite as many, and your 2 final girls that it comes with. So this Camp Happy Trails comes with Lori and Ryko. I've won with both of them, so I'm going to try Paula on this one. So let's put those to the side, and then it also has your setup cards. Just stick those there, and a bunch of event cards, and all of your item cards. So how we set up the item cards, depending on the map, there is, and I'm going to have to zoom back out on this. Yeah, along the top here, well, here, let's go in for a moment. Along the top here, that has, can't really read them here, but this has the cabins, the dock, and the utility shed. So there's always some locations. There's 3 or 4 of these on a map. It depends. I've seen 3 and 4. I don't know if there's other amounts yet. I haven't seen everything. So each stack is going to get 4 cards. So you're just going to mix those up. And I don't know if it's 4. If there's 4 locations, I think it's only 3 cards. I think in Maple Valley or whatever it's called, I think they each get 3. I mean, the rules will tell you how many go in each one, but in this one we got 3 stacks of 4 cards. So we will deal these out. 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, and then the. Yeah, they're going to be a little bit off screen here, unfortunately. So the first 3 are face down, and then the The last card is face up, so you can see what those are. So we've got fireworks in this first one in the cabins. We've got a bear trap at the dock. I don't know why it's there. And we've got the axe. Ooh, axe is my favorite weapon of the weapons I've seen so far. So I'm going to try to get that for sure. Okay, we still need to, I think I need to move a little bit, don't we? Yeah, can't, I don't have much room. That's fine. It's fine. Doesn't sound like a bad weapon at all. It is not. It takes two hands, and I'll talk about this in a moment. I don't know which one's better. Yeah, it's better, almost better up here. It takes two hands to hold it, but it gives 2 damage every time you use it, so that's a good one to get. Okay, so those are your items. And you put the rest of the items back in the box. There are some different tokens in here. You'll use those, like the bear trap is here. So if you get the bear trap, you'll get that token out of here. So put that to the side. The event cards you just shuffle up. And you flip one over to start your game. Throughout the game, you could at different times flip over more event cards. Some of them are ongoing. Some of them are just an immediate thing. So we're going to put those. We're going to put those there. And then we have our setup cards. We got 5 of those. So how about give me a number? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me a number. I'll pick one of those ones. Or I can roll a die for it as well. Got our action cards here. Anybody? Number 1 through 5? 5. Sweet. Okay. Put these away. So you'll flip that setup card over, and it has on it where you're going to be putting all of the, I don't know how well this will show up, but it'll have the final girl location, starting location, and the killer starting location, and then the number of victims in different spots. So this is Capture the Flag. I've played this one, and I thought it was kind of tough. I don't know. So we will set those up, and that goes there. That just stays up here so you can reference it if you need to. Because some cards will say, you know, add a victim here. So we need 2 victims. These are your victims. These are in your core box. You got a whole bunch of these. I just grabbed some out of the box. So we've got 2 victims starting up here. Got 1 there. We've got 2 starting here. Got 1 in the utility shed. We've got 2 over here. And we've got 2 over here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 10. That's all we need. For now. Sometimes we'll add more. And then this also shows, okay, so we've got, I don't know how well these will show up, but the killer, who is Hans. I've got this one painted, kind of. I showed him off, I think, last time. He is starting here. Yeah, it kind of shows up. And Paula, I've got Paula Mini. I haven't painted Paula yet, but she's got some dice. I don't think it's gonna show, but that's Paula. I need another camera to show this stuff off with. Paula is starting there. And then, okay, back to the tarot cards. Like I said, there was a stack of tarot cards in your killer box and a stack of tarot cards in your location box. You're gonna mix all those together and shuffle out 10 of them. Nice. I like sleeving these so that they shuffle nicely. Yeesh, yeesh. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The rest of them we just put away. Those 10 can go. I'll put them here. Actually, I'll put these to the side as well, so I can flip them that way. And then lastly, I don't know if it's lastly, but you have your action cards that all come in the core box. Some features do have additional action cards. For example, I just got some signature actions. I can't reach them. That you can mix in. But to start with, you've got several of these have a 0 time on them. Let's see if we can focus on that. Not very well. It's down the bottom right there. There we go. There's 0 time. So those are your free cards that you start with. So we've got a couple of walks. We've got a couple of focuses. We've got a weak attack, short rest, and that, I believe, is all of them. Yes. So those cards you're going to start with in your hand. Put those over here. Let's get that out of here. And then the rest of them you're going to kind of create a little tableau over here. And this will definitely be going off screen. But that's okay. So we got close call. We got 2 of those. We got 2 sprints. We got 2 searches. We got 2 distractions. 2 improvises. Yeah. Definitely does not fit. Let's see if I can lengthen this out a little bit. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, it's as far as I go. That's fine. You don't really need to see these. I need to see them. We got short rest over here. We got weak attack. We've got, oh, those are not. Those are these cards. Picked up the wrong ones. We've got guard, guard. Got to retaliate. We've got a furious strike, critical blow. We got some planning and a long rest. And those are over there. And then what else? Oh, we need to start our horror level based on what the killer is. So this is at 4. So you're going to put one of these big red meeples on 4. I could probably put it like that, maybe. It shows up. It shows up like that, I think. And then in the game, it comes with a purple and a red meeple. The purple is your final girl, and the red is the killer. I've got the minis, so I'm using those. So I always like to use one of these as my turn tracker, just to let me keep track of where I'm at. Put this over here. What else? What else? Start with 2 dice in this part of the horror level. When your horror level increases or decreases, if you decrease into the green, you get a 3rd die. And if you increase up here into the red, you take one of them away, and you only can use 1 die to roll with. So I always try to get down here into the green. If you ever get down to just 1 health, this final health token, you get to add another die for those rolls. So that's good. So I got 2 dice sitting there ready to go. The other 4 are off to the side here. What else? We need an event to start with, and then we can start going. So our event is... Wow. Okay. So this one is called Star-Crossed Lovers. And it says, when exactly 2 victims are in a space and one of them is killed, the other immediately dies as well. So great. So if Hans kills somebody and there's somebody else in that space, they're both dying. Fun. So that's a pretty mild event, honestly. But some more might come out. We'll see. Okay, so we got everything set up. Oh, and on your final girl, there's 2 sides. You always start with the side that has the meeples open. As you rescue victims, you'll fill these in, and if you fill it all in, you can flip the card over, and you get a special ability on the other side. What else? What else? What else? Got some spots up here for dark powers. We'll get to those if we get them. They'll be in the terror deck. That is loud. Bring that down. Okay. So we are set up. I think. Yes. So, what do? On your turn, so you've got these cards in your hand, you are going to play one of these cards and do the thing. So you'll play a card and you'll roll your dice, and depending on your result, you're either going to have successes, which are the stars, which is a 5 and a 6 on the die. Here, let's just stack all these out here. So we got 1s and 2s are not a success at all. A 3 and a 4 is a partial success, and a 5 and a 6 is a success. See if we can see those a little bit better there. So the 1 and 2 have nothing on them. The 3 and 4 have 2 card icons, so that's a partial success. So if you get one of those, you can spend 2 cards in your hand to change one of those to a success. So you can discard 2 cards out of your hand, flip that over to a success. And then obviously we've got the 2 success dice there. So let's get rid of those. So what we're going to do, our goal in this game is ultimately just to kill the killer. Just to defeat the killer. You don't have to save any victims. If you do, obviously it helps you because you got some things you can unlock here. Some little bonuses you can get, but you definitely don't need to. And I haven't figured out a good strategy yet. I sometimes feel like it's good to go after them right away, but you also want to get some good cards in your hand to do that with. Because I find if you spend a bunch of time rescuing victims, he may go around killing them, and his power is going to get stronger and stronger, and he's going to be harder to defeat, and he's going to be doing more damage to you. So, what should we do here? I do really want this axe in the utility shed. The utility shed is over here. So 1, 2, 3. That's 3 spots away from me. I have a move. I have 2 walk cards. If I get 2 successes, that lets me move 2 spaces. Don't know if I can get there yet. One thing I think I'd like to do first is use my focus card, which lets me drop the horror level and add a little bit of time. Time is going to be important because this is what you use to purchase cards for the next turn or for future turns. So a lot of these actions, you have to spend time for them. On this focus card, if you get 2 successes, you gain 2 time, and you get to drop the horror level 1. That shows up. It doesn't show up, of course. I gotta do this kind of thing. Actually, I got another camera coming, so I can put these on there. So let's do the focus action. So we're gonna roll 2 dice, and hey, 0 successes. Not even a partial success. I can't even do anything with it. So that's not fun. So no successes. I lose 2 time. Great, cool. 1, 2. There we go. And then I always turn these, tap them and turn them upside down so I know those are the ones I spent. I've got a short rest in here. I don't need that right now. Oh, yeah, I couldn't focus on the card called focus. Yes, focus, please. Focus. I don't need the weak attack right now, so those are going to be 2 that I could discard. Should I do another focus? I feel like no. I feel like I'm going to try to walk. I'm going to try to get to this utility shed. I really want that axe, because that axe is pretty helpful. So So let's do a walk action. Oh, it went out. I'm going to keep it, though. It's a partial success. So I will, like I said, I've got this short rest and this weak attack, so I'll discard those two to change this partial to a full success. So I'll discard those, but that only lets me move one space, and I lose one time with that, so let's lose that. But I'm going to move to there. I'm a little bit farther. I kind of feel like I want to do it again, but I also don't. Because I don't want to lose any more time. So I'm going to stop there. Okay, so I spent that walk already too. So these are the cards I've spent. So it's important to keep these separated until you purchase cards, because you don't get these back right away. You'll get them back the next turn. So that was my action phase. You play your action cards and do all the actions. Next we have a planning phase, which lets you purchase cards and then reset your time and return these cards to the tableau. So right now I have 3 time. I definitely want 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to need to search that shed. So I'm going to need a search card eventually. I might not need it this next turn, though. Distraction. Still have a walk I could use. My next turn, it's only going to walk twice, even if I get 2 successes, though. This is what I'm bad at. I'm bad at this strategy. Let's get the... boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's get the search card, because I'm going to need it. So that costs 2 time. So 1, 2. I've got 1 left. The only thing for 1 is this close call, which is nice. Always want to accomplish more. Yes, I do. I'll get the close call. So that's 1. So I've spent all the time I have, so that resets to 6. Then you return all your played action cards back to the tableau. So that's why you keep these separate. So all these ones are 0s. They'll go there. I can't get them now, but I can get them the next time when I purchase. Since they cost 0, you could just get them. But there's a specific order here. You purchase cards and then return those. So that's my planning phase. So now we go to the killer phase, which is the fun part. Okay, so what the killer does, let's zoom in on this. The back of this, the finale card, always has something that happens here. And so on the killer phase, this is the first thing you do. And then you go over to a terror card and draw a terror card. So on this particular card, I'm trying not to look at it. We've got... Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can't do it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Well, we've got... Okay, there's a symbol there that is a final girl and a victim. So that means he's targeting either one of those, whichever one is closest. And then, once you find your target, and it's always going to be like either in the space or one of the, like whichever one's closest. If there's a tie for whoever's closest, you'll go for the most in that space. If that's still a tie, you just kind of go with, there's some different options. You can do like what thematically makes sense, what is the most damaging to you. Let me find the rule book to read the exact wording. I had a rule book. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, it's over here. It's hiding. So what it says in here... So there's the rule of infinite evil. Well, okay, this is not necessarily for ties. Sorry, that's something else. So yeah, so the first, so whichever one is closest. If there's a tie between who's closest, you choose the group who has the most victims present. The final girl is not considered a victim. If there's still a tie, then you go to the game ambiguity, which was what I was just looking at. So we've got the rule of infinite evil, so resolve things in such a way that is the worst outcome for you. And then you kind of pick one of these and do it for the rest of the whole game. We got the rule of abject realism, so resolve it in a way that results in the most realistic or thematic outcome. And the rule of never-ending hilarity, resolve it in a way that results in the funniest outcome. So they recommend choosing one and just doing it that way. I just kind of usually go with whatever thematically makes sense. But anyway, so in this case, so he's targeting a final girl or a victim, and then he's performing the attack action. Well, he's not moving anywhere at this point, so there's nobody to even attack in this spot, so it really doesn't matter which one we're picking. So nothing's really happening there. Now we're going to flip over a tarot card. And this one says, he just keeps coming. Oh, I need to do this. He just keeps coming. So this first icon is the horror level. So that horror level is here. That's going up 1. So moving up to 5. And then next, once again, we're targeting either the final girl or a victim. And then we're moving. So really, in this case, it's pretty equal. 1, 2, 3. Actually, 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's pretty equal on both sides which one he's closest to. I kind of think he's closest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's about the same. I think he's going this way. He's going towards the final girl, I think. Oh, actually, 1, 2, 3. You can go through the lake. 1, 2. Still closer to this group or this group than the final girl. So he'll move. So he's targeting one of them. So we're going to say this group here he's targeting. Then he's moving. How much he moves is based on this track here. Wherever your bloodlust marker is at is how much you move and how much of an attack you do. So right now we're at this starting level. He's just moving 1. So we're going to move 1. I'm saying we're going this way, so he's going to move across here into this spot here. And then he's going to attack anybody in that location. There's nobody there, so nothing really happens there. So that's okay. That's good. It's good. All right, that's the killer phase. Pretty mild right now. That's good. Panic phase. If any victims were killed, then you will panic the victims in the killer space. Panicking involves rolling dice, and whichever number dice you get, the victims will like run out of that space into different spaces, and we'll probably have to do that at some point. We can talk about that later. So panic phase, and then the upkeep phase. If you've gone through all your terror cards, you'll reveal the finale card up here. We're not at that point yet. And then you'll do any kind of upkeep. Sometimes an event will have some upkeep that you have to deal with. Sometimes your power has an upkeep. There's different ways to have upkeep. And then you can rearrange items. Any items in your hand or your backpack, you can rearrange those at this time. And I believe that's the only time you can do that. I think maybe when you get an item you can do that as well. But otherwise, you can't just switch things out at other points during the game. Just here during the upkeep phase. I don't have anything, so that's fine. So we go back to our action phase. Okay, so I still... Well, I don't need the search yet because I'm not there. So let's try this focus again. I want to drop this horror level and I want to add some more time. So let's do that. Hey, we got one success and then the other one is nothing. I can't even do anything with it. So one success, we drop the horror level 1 and we just lose 1 time. So that's not too bad. Let's put that there. And then I'm going to try to walk. I'm going to try to get closer to this utility shed and a victim. Hey. 1 success. Now, do I want to... I don't think I want to discard because I've got a search card which I want to keep. I could use this close call and reroll 1 of my dice. Which honestly is not a bad idea. So we've got 1 success so far. I'm going to use this close call card, which lets you either re-roll 1 of your dice for nothing or re-roll all of your dice for 2 times. So I'm just going to re-roll 1. Hey, look at that. Another success. Sweet. 2 successes. So I get to move up to 2 spaces and lose 1 time. So let's lose our time. And I get to move 1, 2. Still not to the utility shed, but got some victims with there. And I don't think I mentioned this before, but on the map, when you move, it's hard to see. The spaces are connected by a little white line. Those are the paths you can move on. So like even though these spaces are close together, you can't move between them. You have to follow these paths in between the spaces. Okay. So we moved. It's that. I'm not going to use the search card, so we're done doing our actions. Move to the planning phase. Purchase action cards. I still have 4 time left. First of all, I'll get all these freebies back. All the ones that cost 0 time. Those come back to my hand. And then the sprint is always nice. I've got 4 though right now. Like I like trying to get some of these stronger cards early on. Gosh. Let's get a distraction card. This is a good one I like. It costs 3 times, so we'll go to 1. And then I've got 1 left. I'll get the other close call. And I forgot to mention too, you only can have you got a hand limit of 10 cards, so just be careful of that. So that's all my purchase. That goes back. These come back to here. And then we'll move to the killer phase. So he's targeting final girl or victim. Nobody in his spot. He's not moving. He's attacking. Nobody to attack. Flip over a terror card. We've got Hans. Let's put it out here so we can see it. Hans wants me. He always wanted me. So he's targeting the final girl in this one. Let's see if we can see it here very, very well. Not very well. Maybe I need the light. Let's put it here. I don't know. Whatever. He's targeting the final girl, and he's moving twice, which that's awesome. So his movement is 1 right now, though. Oh, and he is going to get me. Wow. Wow. So he's moving 1 to here and 1 to here in the same spot. And he's doing 1 attack. And currently his attack level is 2, so he's doing 2 damage. This is just instant damage. There's no, unless you have a guard or retaliate, there's just really no way to do anything about it. I don't have either one of those yet. I did not expect him to be this close to me. So that's fun. So he's doing 2 damage. So I'm taking away 2 hearts here. Oops. Put those over here. Yeah, fun, great, cool, grand. So that's the killer phase. Now we go to the panic phase. If any victims were killed this turn, panic all victims. No victims were killed. Upkeep phase. Nothing to do there. So we will go back to our action phase. Well, it did work out nicely that... Oh, I didn't buy the Furious... Oh, see, I should have bought that Furious Strike card. Well, shoot. I've got a weak attack I can attack him with. So I do want to attack him. I'm not going to do that yet, though, because if I get 0 successes on this, on the bottom there's a red X or a red stop sign with an X in it. If I get that, that means I stop and I don't do any more actions. So I don't want the chance of that happening, so I'm going to do something else first. I could do a short rest and get that health back. Which could be good. Okay, we're going to do a distraction first. Oh gosh. 1 success and a partial. Oof. 1, 2. I would like to... Oh boy. I'm keeping the search card. I'm keeping... I don't need to do a short rest yet, although I gotta walk away because he's going to attack me again. Let's let's get rid of 2 cards. Let's get rid of the close call. Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know. No, let's not. Let's just take our 1 success, drop the horror level 1, add 1 time. That's fine. I mean, that's good. And use that. And then, because I was really hoping that if I got 2 successes, I would have had 2, drop the horror level twice, and then I could focus and drop it again and get up into the 3 dice range, but not quite. Well, for the heck of it, let's do a focus. Oh, it's jumping out of there. I'm taking it. It's a 5. I'm going to move these ones. I could add 2 time, or I could... Yeah, we'll just take it. So we drop the horror level once again, but we lose a time. That's fine. What else do we have here? I want to go ahead and attack, I think. Attack, walk away, rest. Maybe I can do all the things. We'll see. 1 success. Oof. Oof. You know what? Let's play this close call and reroll 1 of those dice. Let's keep the success, obviously. Oh, that was not what I wanted. Partial success. Nope, I can't do it. So we'll just take our 1 success. So 1 attack to Hans, which is good. Which I missed all of his hearts up here. But then I also lose a heart as well. So, man, I'm already down to 2 health. Oof. Oof. But now I got to get out of there. Let's walk away. Let's walk away. Let's walk away. And hopefully he doesn't target me. 1 success. So we're going to move up to 1 space. And lose a time. So we'll lose a time. Yeah, I'm going to move into this utility shed, and 2 victims can always follow you. Most cases, there's some exceptions, but so I'll take both of those victims with me into the utility shed. Actually, is that a good idea? I really want to get that axe. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. I have a feeling he might join us in that spot anyway. And then I do want to do that short rest. See if I can get some health back. Nope. No successes, and I don't have any cards to convert. So I do get 1 health back though. 1 health. Raise the horror level. Drop 1 time. And end my turn. End my actions. That's fine. That's where I was ending anyway. Alright. Planning phase. Well, I get the free ones back. I have 4 time to spend. I really feel like I should get this retaliate. If he attacks me, I can at least do some damage back to him, and that's all 4 time that I have. So reset that. Put these all back. Focus. Oh, focus is a free one. Switch here. Weak attack, walk, and short rest. Okay. Alright, killer phase. He's targeting and attacking. There's nobody to do that to, so flip over a terror card. He's just standing there. Raise the horror level twice. That's... I don't like it. 1, 2. He's targeting the final girl or a victim, and he's moving twice. Which his movement is 1, so he's moving... He's going to move into our spot. Into the utility shed with us. But he's not attacking, so that's good. He's just moving there. He's just standing there. Like it says, he's just standing there. Okay. Cool. Panic phase. Nobody died yet. Upkeep phase. Nothing to happen there. Action phase. Well, let's try a focus. I don't think I'm gonna get much out of this. No successes. I don't want to discard anything to convert, so we're just gonna lose 2 time. Great, fun. Yes, he's creepily staring at his victims in the dark. I should turn him around. Not that you can see him. Let's move this over a little bit there. Yeah, he's real dark right there. Alright, so let's do... Well, I want to search while I'm here. I want that axe. I want that axe. Oh, no! No successes. This is awful. I don't want to spend these cards to upgrade either, because I want to walk away. I do have a retaliate though, man. So if I take the no successes, I get to take the top item at my space, which is great, but I raise the horror level twice and lose 2 time. So if I raise the horror level twice, I'm into the one dice realm. Ugh. But I really want that axe, so we're taking it. So take the top item at your space. It's gonna go in my hand here. 2 hands. It requires 2 hands. I have 2 hands right now. And something to not forget about on this when you take an item card, you do not flip over the next item card. You leave it face down. Sometimes, like if I would have had 2 successes, I could have taken both item cards and looked at them and chose one of them, and then put the other one either face up or at the bottom of the pile. So there's sometimes where you do have the face up cards there, but when you take one, you leave the card turned down. You don't know what else is there. Okay, so we took the top item. We're gonna raise the horror level to 2, so I only have 1 die available. That's not great. And I lose 2 time for that as well. Gulp. Let's slide these over a little bit. Okay, this music is really... He's just standing there watching us. The time is ticking away. But this axe is nice because it adds 2 to your damage, which is great. Now... I would like to try to walk away. I'd like to try... Oh, but see, my best I'm going to have is 1 success. I'm only going to move 1. So that... Yeah, this is not great. This is not good. I gotta do it. I gotta move. And I don't get to move. Well, cool. Actually, I do get to move. No successes let me move 1 space and lose 1 health and 2 time, or just lose 2 time. Yeah, I want to get out of there. So we're going to move a space. I'm going to take 2 victims with me. So that one's staying there. That one's staying there. Move 1 space, lose a health. Ugh. Not good. Come on, Paula. You're not... You can do it. You can survive. And lose 2 time again. Wow. No time left. So that's that. I can't use Retaliate right now, so that's all my actions. I have no time left to spend anything, so I get the free ones back, though. That's cool. Put that back to 6. Put these back in the tableau. There. There, there. And then we'll go to the killer phase. So he's targeting a victim or the final girl and attacking. So there is one in his space that he will attack. All victims just have 1 health, so pretty much any attack takes them out. So dead. Every time a victim dies, you raise the bloodlust, which is this marker here. So that's going up 1. So he still has 1 movement and 2 attack. That'll increase as it goes up. So that was just the action here. Now we still have to do a terror card. What's that noise? Let's go see. So if there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next card. There's obviously victims. All victims move 1 space towards the closest enemy. And then he attacks and he moves. Okay. So all victims move 1 space towards the closest enemy. So fun. The 2 that just came with me, they're moving there. These 2 are moving there. This one's going to move here. 1, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go this way. 1, 2. So they all moved. Next, we have an attack. So one of these will be attacked, and then with our event that we had here, when 2 Victims are in a space and one of them is killed. The other one is immediately dies as well. So both of these are going to die. Great. So that means the bloodlust goes up twice. 1, 2. We passed a horror icon. So that means the horror level goes up once. Well, it's at the top, so it means the bloodlust goes up again. Fun. And now we just hit another one of those, so it goes up again and increases the bloodlust again. Great. Which now, that means we turn over this dark power. And his movement is 2 and his attack is 3 now. And we turn over this dark power card. Here, let me show a little bit closer there. So it escalated very quickly, yes. So yep, so this moved up to here. So we do this dark power now. You see a little line. So this bottom card flips over. Oh, and it's a blood frenzy. Cool. Epic dark power. So this is not good. So for every victim that Hans kills, you also do +1 on the bloodlust. So not only when you kill them, you add a bloodlust, you're adding another one of the bloodlust. So 2 each time. Great. I don't think this is going to end well. I've hardly done anything. Where are we at? Okay, that was this. Okay, that was the first action where he targets one of us and attacks, and then he also now targets a victim and moves. And his movement is 2, but they're just 1 space away, so he's moving there. He's with me. Cool. Great. If only I had some attack power. I don't. All right, panic phase. Victims, if victim was killed this turn, panic all victims in the killer space. Yes, there was victims killed this turn, so we're going to panic all the victims that are in his space. So there are 2 there, so we'll roll a die for each one of them. So we got a 1. So on the space, yeah, you can't really see it very well, but there are numbers on each of these spaces. So whatever die you roll, you exit in that direction. So one of these is exiting that way, and then the other one is going to be a 3. Oh, I should have been showing that. It's 3. So this one is going the same direction. 1 through 4 is that direction. So they're both going that way. Getting closer to the exit for me. That's great. All right, that was panic phase. Upkeep phase. We're good there. There's no other upkeep I need to do. So we'll go back to our action phase. I really need some health. I need to do a short rest, maybe. It's not going to help me much, though. Let's do a focus. See if I can get at least get the horror down. Why? It's a nothing. I just dropped 2 time. Great. I just wasted some time doing that. Well. Like I just want to get away. Let's try to walk away. I mean, I should attack, honestly. Just with 1 die, though, it just is not great. Although if I lose a health, I will have an extra die available. Yikes. I'm not going to get 2 successes. I don't think it's not worth attacking right now. Let's try to at least walk away 1 space. Hey, there's a success. Move 1 space and drop the time. So 1 space, let's go this way. It's not an exit yet, so. got me away from him. I really... don't know. Let's just hang on to these cards. I think we'll stop there. Yeah, we'll stop there. Let's go planning phase. So let's get those back. I have 3 to spend. I guess I forget. Okay, I always forget this too. You can discard a card to gain time. Would that be useful? These were the cards I had. No, okay, so I've got 3. I'm going to get this distraction card. I got to get that horror level down at least 1 so I can have 2 dice. So that costs 3. So that's that. Set that back to 6. Put these back in the pile. Alright, killer phase. Nothing's happening here. Yeah, okay, we did do that yet. Okay. I fell asleep. What did I miss? Place 1 new victim at the cabins. Okay, so now a new victim comes out. At the cabins, which is there. And then raise the horror level twice, which it's at the max, so I'm raising the bloodlust twice. Man. So 1, 2, which is another one of those, so 3. So cool. Now he's at 2 movement and 4 attack. I mean, if he attacks me, I'm done. I'm done. That's not good. Not good. All right, panic. Nobody died this time. Upkeep. No upkeep yet. All right. Let's do this distraction. We need to get that horror level down. Hey, there's a success. Drop it down 1 and give me 1 time. Yay. I get a die back because I'm into the white again. Thank you. That's all I wanted. So now let's walk and try to rescue a couple of people. Let's walk. 1 success. That's all I need technically. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take 1 success. So we're going to move 1 space and drop 1 time. So again, you can take 2 victims with you. So now that I'm on an exit space, any victims there can now escape. So I got 3 victims that can escape because we're on this exit space here, which is denoted by there's a little green door on it and it's outlined in green. So all 3 of these victims are going to escape. Yay. Which then means I can put them on Paula's card here. So we've got some options. We've got take any top item card. There's the bear trap. I don't know what the bear trap does. I mean, that could be good. It does 2 damage. That could be a good one. So we have take a top item card. We've got reduce the horror level. That's probably beneficial. Add 2 time. Add a health. Move up to 2 spaces. You know what? Okay, let's do Let's do move up to 2 spaces first. Because what that means I can do, I can move here. Those 2 victims will follow me. I can move back to the exit. So 2 more escape. 2 more escapes. So now I can fill up Paula's card. This is great. So we'll just do them all. Take 2, add 2 time. Reduce the horror level 1. Add 1 health. Back. Yay. And take any top item card. We will take the bear trap. And this, you don't need hands for that. That can go in the backpack. We'll put that there. Again, don't flip over one of these item cards. So now that this card is filled it up with victims, we can flip this over and get her special signature ability. So hers is, things are getting dicey. Anytime you would roll only 1 die, roll 2 instead. If a single number result is needed, you choose which die to use. And then for each additional victim saved, receive 2 more time. I'll probably not save any more victims now, and I probably won't need to roll 1 die anymore, but that's whatever. That's fine. So these are all my saved victims over here. That's good. We got 5. 5 saved. 3 dead, 5 saved. That's good. I haven't made it to Paula's special ability yet, so this is great. So that was my walk action, right? So I walked there. And then I filled that up and I walked again. Did I drop? I didn't drop the time. Gained 2 time there, but I didn't drop 1 there, so I should be at 7. Okay, so that's that. That's good. I could do a short rest and get my 2 health back. I could also focus. Let's focus. Let's focus. Let's focus. 1 success. So drop the horror level, drop 1 time. That's perfect. I just might as well do my short rest and see if I can get some health back. Nope, I can't. Well, actually, I can. Can't re-roll, so I do get 1 health back. There we go. Got to raise the horror level, though. And I got to drop 1 time, and I have to end my turn. Which is fine. I was going to end there anyway. Alright, planning. I had more time, but now I've got 5 time. Let's get those. 5 time. What do I need to do? I need an attack card. I need to go attack. I need a Furious Strike for 4. And I guess a Close Call for 1. I think that's good. I think that's what I want. Yep. Do that. Distraction, walk, focus, short rest. All right. Killer phase. Resolve the killer action. Nothing happening there. Flip over a terror card. He's just standing there. Raise the horror level twice. Great. Again. So now I'm down to 1 die, but with Paula's action, I get to roll 2 dice every time I'd roll 1. So I'm going to keep the second one in there. So I wonder if that means, I guess I get to use both. If I get 2 successes, I get to use 2 successes. Yeah. Okay, so raise that twice, and then he's targeting. I'm the closest, so he's moving twice, which his movement is 2. So he's definitely reaching me. So 1, 2, and he won't move again because he's there. Luckily, he's not attacking at the moment, but he will. He will. All right. No victims were killed and no upkeep. We still have a few terror cards left. Well, now that he's in my spot, I am definitely going to attack. We are not going to attack. I don't want to end my. I don't want to accidentally end my turn here. Boy, this is. Let's start with the weak attack. Okay, one success. I could. Man, do I save those for that one? Yeah, let's just take the one success. Take one hit to Hans, and one hit to me. Oh, actually, sorry. So one hit, but with the axe, I get 2 additional hits. Forgot about that. There we go. There we go. I should use this bear trap. Also, dang it, I should have put that there. Should have put that there. Okay, maybe I can move and put it in the next spot. Dang, I forgot. I forgot I had the bear trap. Okay, so now we'll do the Furious Strike. Wow. We will use the Close Call card and re-roll all those dice. I gotta spend 2 time. 1, 2. It bounced out, but it's not a success. Great. Dang, man. I don't want to spend any of these cards. No successes. I don't like. I wanted to walk away so I could use the bear trap in the next spot. But I don't like that. I think I need to spend these 2 cards to get a success. At least 1 success, which will give me actually 3 hits with the axe. This is why I like the axe. 3 hits there, but and then I lose 1 on the horror, so that's good. So back down to 2 dice. So I keep the 2 dice. I don't get the extra 1 now here, but then I end my turn, which is fine. All right, planning phase. 4 to spend. I get these back. Guard card would be nice. So I can, because he's going to attack. Guard card for 2, maybe 2 guard cards because he's going to attack there, and potentially on the terrace. So let's get both guard cards. All right, let's go back. Strike. Set that back to 6. Killer phase. He is attacking me with 4. 4. Well, let's start with the guard card. See if I can reduce any of this. 1 success. Reduced by 2, so 2. Reduce by 2. Let's do another guard card. Gosh, do I save the guard card for there? Yeah. So reduce by 2. So 4. So he's taking 2 away. It's actually kind of not too bad because now I get another die here, which is actually pretty helpful. So that was just his ability here. Now we got a terror card to flip over. Oh, he's not even going to attack. Well, that's pretty good. Fire. We've got a fire. Roll a die to determine which space burst into flames. Number 6, which is the dock. All victims on that space are killed. Discard all item cards from that space, so that all the item cards at the dock are now gone. And if you are the enemy there, you lose health. So nobody's there, nobody dies, just lose all those cards. Yes, riding the edge of the... Close, so close. See, now I wish I would have used that guard card and reduced more of my health. Or more of my attack. Oh well, too late now. But he's not attacking me again, so that's good. I could escape, maybe. So panic phase, nobody was killed. Upkeep phase, we still are good there. Nothing to do. Yes. Play action cards. I definitely want to move and drop this bear trap, so then when he chases me, he'll get hit twice and end his turn. He's got 3, 4... Potentially he's 1, 2, or 3 hearts under here too, so potentially has some health left. Should I focus? I should focus. Let's focus. Let's focus. Oh, gosh. What the heck? I'm not going to discard. I got a partial success, but I'm not going to discard any cards. So let's just drop our 2 time there. That's not great. Let's walk away. Please, let's walk away. 1 success. That's enough to get away. I don't want to discard these. So let's move 1 space this way and drop 1 time. Lose 1 time. I am going to use the bear trap. So the bear trap says spend 2 time. Ooh, good thing I had it. Spend 2 time to place the bear trap token in your space. Discard this card. If the killer enters the space with the bear trap, discard the token and immediately end the killer phase. The killer receives 2 damage. So we're definitely going to do that. I'm going to find that bear trap, because I know he's going to be coming this direction if he's either going for me or for the victims. So we're doing that. That's discarded. So then I should do a short rest, but I like having the 2 hearts, honestly. Or the extra die, honestly, but let's do the short rest. Let's try to get something. And barely. We got 1. Oh, I gotta spend my 2 time there first. So here I lose 1 more time, but I do get 1 heart back, which means I get rid of 1 of those dice. That's fine. I guess that's fine. Yeah, and then that's it. These are both retaliate and guard. I can't use those yet. Okay. Planning phase. Let's get those back. I have no health, no time to spend, so just reset that. Put these back. And killer phase. Nothing happening there. He's not moving or anything. So, terror card. He just keeps coming. So, raise the horror level. Gosh. Stop raising the horror level. Just puts me at 1 die again. Oh, but actually keeps... I get to keep one. Then he's targeting one of us. So he's targeting me. He's moving and attacking. But he's moving into here. Getting hit by the bear trap, which ends the killer phase immediately. So I assume he does not attack then. He's hit by the bear trap. He gets 2 hits. So he's down to 2. 2 plus. I'm down to 2 plus. I could get an extra die there if I just hit him one more time. For the... Yeah, ending the phase. Yeah, it says... Discard the token and immediately end the killer phase. So I think that means, like, he stops before he attacks. That's how I'm doing it. Because he got snapped by the bear trap, so he can't attack now. No more... Oh, sorry. No, that's done. Okay. Panic phase, nobody was killed. Upkeep phase, nothing to do there. Let's get rid of that bear trap as well. Back to our action phase. I could do a little weak attack. Let's do a little focus first. 1 success. Yeah, let's just take the 1 success. So that does drop the horror level 1, which is great. Get that 2nd die back. Actually, just stay there because, yes. But I lose a time. That's fine. And then... kind of want to attack and then like walk away real quick. So let's do a weak attack. Nope. And I don't even get to walk away. Gulp. I don't want to discard those. So I'm going to lose a health. Which gives me an extra die. But I end my turn. It's not fun. Yeah, so then planning phase. 5 to spend. Get those. Another guard card would be probably helpful, huh? Furious Strike I could use. Yeah, I feel like I want that. I think at this point I'm not walking away. I'm not sprinting away. I'm not... A distraction would be good, wouldn't it? What is the... I could take him out with the Retaliate here, honestly, if he attacks me. Let's get these close call cards. That's 2. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can get 2 more cards. I've got 3. Another guard card would be good, so I could do that twice. Distraction would be nice. Retaliate paired with close call to stack it. That's kind of what I'm thinking, yeah. Since I have the Retaliate, I've got a guard. It probably is helpful to get another guard because I'll have an attack there and potentially another attack here. Distraction would be nice, but it's not going to do anything now. Yeah, let's get the other guard for 2. I get... I guess I just waste. I have one left over I can't use. That's fine. That's fine. Put these back. So we got a lot of cards going on here. Got a couple of guards. We got to retaliate. Some close calls, which is great. All right, killer phase. So he's attacking with 4. So I gotta use this guard card. So I got an extra die here. I'm at this, so I got 2. So I'm good with 3 dice. Oh my goodness. Wow. Let's close call that one and reroll everything for 2 time. That's a little better. I got 1 success, and then I still could. I could spend my walk and my focus. Actually, yeah. Let's do that. Spend 2 cards to get this. Have 2 successes. Ignore all damage. So I'll ignore all damage from that one. That's the first one. Kind of should. Oh man. See, if he doesn't attack me here though, then I don't get to use the retaliate. Didn't think about that. Oh well, maybe he'll attack. Should have used the retaliate. So he's got a minor dark power, unholy speed. Hans moves 1 additional space for each boot. So these minor dark powers go up here. And it's got 2 hearts on it, which means I add 2 health to that. So I have to. So that's 2 more health to take out. Dang, I should have used the retaliate the first time. Hi, Legends. How are you? Dang, I should have used retaliate first. I don't know why I was thinking to save it, but that's unfortunate. Because now he's got extra health. Dang. Okay, well, I guess nothing happening. You were at Spielbound twice last week? You got to let me know these things. I almost stopped there this week, honestly. How was it? Did you buy anything? Play some games? When you're in Omaha, do you ever make it out to the game shop? I don't know if we ever talked about that before. There's a game shop in Bellevue and then one in West Omaha. They both have a pretty good selection of games. The West Omaha store is a little bit bigger, I feel like, maybe. Maybe not. They're probably pretty similar, actually. Are you still in the area? You're planning to go to the game shop? I gotta look something up quick. There's a documentary out on Netflix, I think, but they featured Spielbound in it for just briefly. And now I can't remember what it's called. Anyway. Okay. Where are we at? We're on the action phase. Okay, so I don't even have an attack. This is not good. The Hobby. Yes, that was it. The Hobby. Which there's an older movie, so it's like The Hobby, board game movie. The Hobby, Tales from the Tabletop is the full name. Right towards the beginning, yeah, they show the outside of Spielbound. I don't think they ever say though. That's one thing I didn't like. They don't say like, oh, this is this store in this city. Like they didn't say any of that stuff, but it was cool to see it. Okay. Action phase. I don't have any attacks that I can do, which just is awful. We should attempt to walk away, I guess. See if I can get some... Wow, this is not... Here, I need to... This is what I need. This is what I need.
This does not look good for Homestar Runner.
Gosh. I mean, if I retaliate... 1, 2, 3, 4... That's going to be... I mean, that... Kind of... Maybe I should not walk away, to be honest. To both last time I was here, but I was going to the game shop at the Korean restaurant next door. Was that? I think that's the Bellevue location then. Slender Man. In one season of The Bachelor. I mean, you didn't see much else of it. It was. I think they were doing a feature on Our Family Plays Games. Our Family Plays Games, yeah. And so they just showed Spielbound real quick outside. What do I want to do? Do I want to... I mean, I guess even without successes, I get to move. But I'll lose a health, which that could be my last health. I don't know. The high school... Oh. Oh. It's just very thematic right now, I guess, for Final Girl. Sorry. Not funny. Not funny. I do remember that story, though. That was a weird deal, for sure. Wait, did I spend some time this time already? Wait a minute. Oh yes, I spent 2 for the close call. That's right. Yeah, I'm just gonna spend 2 time. I'm gonna stay here. I'm not gonna leave. I'm not gonna move. Let's at least try to short rest though, maybe. Although, man, it's nice having the 3 dice. Although it hasn't helped yet. But, man, I feel like I need to do a short rest. Hey, 2 successes. Wow. Cool. When I don't need them all that much. 2 hearts back, and I'll get rid of one of these because I have health. That's all. That's all for that planning phase. 2. Get those back. I can't do any attacks. I mean, maybe a sprint so I can get the heck out of Dodge. For 2. There we go. Put these all back. Guard, walk, short rest. Okay. Killer phase. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Killer phase is going to attack me. For this one, we're going to retaliate initially. This is what we're doing. That's what I should have done the first time. Wow, it jumped out of there. Man. So, partial success. Let's definitely just... could I do the... Let's do a close call and just reroll one. Don't know if this is a good idea. It is a good idea. One success. I'm going to spend 2 cards to get the second success on this one. So I can ignore all hits from this attack and cause 2 damage, and I get to use the axe on that too. So there's 4 damage going. So that takes away this one and this one. So that dark power is gone. This one, and then the last one. I gotta flip it over. What's it gonna be? It's empty. It's a blank. That means I actually win. Yay. Success. Barely. Just barely hanging on. I probably could have done that. If I would have used that retaliate last time, it would have happened. Yay. That was close. That was so close. I didn't even quite get to the... I had one more terror card, then I would have had to flip over his finale. Oh, that was too much. Split Han's head open with that. Yes, just crack across the top of the head. Yeah, I like that axe. That axe is so useful. Every time I've won, I've had the axe. So, it's definitely nice. So, okay, I want to see what his finale would have been, though. Dark, darker, darkest. Draw a second dark power card when this one's revealed. Oh, that would have been... Let's see what it would have been. I mean, it was getting bad here. It'd have been bloodbath. Yeah, I would not have survived. Also, what was my token? I was also at a 0, so I'm glad that I did not rely on that. I would have been also dead. That was close. That was little too close for comfort. But hey, only 3 victims killed. That was pretty good. Well, that was great. Anybody have questions? I feel like everybody here probably already knew how to play, but it is supposed to be tense, yes. This will go on YouTube, though, for anybody that wants to come back to it and revisit it, and hopefully I explained everything well. I didn't get to use the boat. I got a little boat mini. Yeah, I'm kind of going all in here. Little boat mini for the lake here. Let me go back. Let me go back to it. Where'd it go? Whoa, no. Well, that was wild. So I got a little boat here that if you get the boat, you can move across the lake with the boat. So that's kind of fun. I need to get that painted. Yeah, good game. That was a good. That was pretty stressful though. I never had to, like, I was on low health for a while, high on the horror level. Normally I get the horror level down here. I got 3 dice going the whole time. It works great. That was a little tense, yes. Well, fun. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I'm gonna try to do this more often. I don't know if I'll do Final Girl every time, but I do have I have Vantage that I got from Stonemeyer Games. I saw Time Roller was playing that today, learning that today. That would be a good one I think I could do on stream at some point. But yeah, I enjoy Final Girl. Oh, I need to go. See, I didn't use the app. I should have used the app the whole time. I didn't do that. I'll do that. I'll do it later. So we should be back this week, Thursday night. I don't know what we're playing yet. If anybody's got any suggestions, throw it in their Discord. What else? What else do I got going on? I'm just trying to do some reviews. I've got Apiary to review. I've got Vantage to review. Yeah, I can still log the victory. I'll probably go through and actually like log all the everything I did here for sure. It's my first win with Paula too. Oh, that means I get her special thing. What is her special thing? Ugh. So I bought the... Oh, well, that's the miniatures. I bought the guest star miniatures. And I bought the guest stars. Where's it at? Or maybe I put them all in here. Yeah, I put them all in here. So there's a guest stars pack, which had a bunch of stuff, but there's another copy of Paula. This is, she's got a Santa hat on, a little more just themed for Christmas, but it's the exact same card, same abilities, just a different image. And then we have Jamie from, I think she's on Foster the Meeple, and she works with Van Ryder. She's on the Van Ryder podcast. I haven't played that one yet. We got Agnes, which I think is from one of the other. I think they just threw these cards in there that they're in another special pack. Agnes and Layla. I haven't got the tier dice yet. So that's what I heard. So I guess I don't know how they work. If they have, maybe I need to get those. I was trying to not. What I've been thinking in my head is like I'm gonna kind of try to do these the way they, Series 1 came out. So play all those and kind of learn everything with that. And then start playing Series 2 and the new stuff that comes out. I don't know. Maybe I should get those. I kind of want to play all the Series 1s first, which I have all of them except one. But yeah, I think I saw Paula playing with the tier dice. Tier dice? I need to look at that one. I think that's a different... There's another pack that has that stuff in it. Oh, I was trying to get for Paula's eyes only. So, if you're unaware, all of the Final Girls have a little secret thing. If you win a game with them, you get to open this up, and it's an item card, just an item card that you can shuffle into your deck. So Paula has spiked dice. Ooh, you may choose to roll 6 dice when using the spiked dice. If you do, discard this card and stop after resolving the action card. Wow. So she's got some spiked dice. That's kind of cool. So you can shuffle these in. Like if you wanted, you can either shuffle it in and just still randomly draw your item cards, or you can, if you want to make sure it's in there, like put it in with the item cards you're putting out, make sure you just put it in that set of 12 or however many. So her mini has the, I don't know if you can see it very well, but she's holding the spike dice up there. So I gotta get those painted. But yeah, so I bought the guest stars, which has a bunch of other stuff, and then I bought the guest stars minis. So there's minis for all the guest stars, which is kind of cool. But I haven't played much of these yet, so I don't know who they all are. But yeah, I got Paula's item. Fun. Fun. Put those back. Yeah, I'm kind of going all in. Keep buying stuff. I need to play what I have. Maybe Van Ryder could just send me some stuff, Hey, what's the cool stuff I need to get? I want to get the playmat, although it's probably still going to be too big, I think, for this space, honestly. Oops, not that. I did it again. I think I gotta move the camera up higher, and then I can fit more on here. But I don't. I mean, my space is limited here. But I do want to get those play mats. What else? Well, that's all. That's all for me. Kind of a short night. Did you get the? Yeah. Okay. If you keep playing it, who knows? They just might. Yeah. And it's kind of funny because I have been getting more and more. Just more recently, I've been getting publishers reaching out or getting sending me stuff, which is. I mean, that's not what I'm here for, honestly, but it's great. It's like, here, do a review on this game. Like, okay, cool. I mean, I'm not trying to get. I mean, I'll take free things and whatever, but I'm not. That's not what I'm just here to share my love of games as much as I can. And yeah, I'm loving this one. Playing them all. Anyway. That is Final Girl. That's the basic game. There was no special abilities or any special rules with Camp Happy Trails or Hans the Butcher. Some of the other games do have some different rules, but they're usually pretty self-explanatory. That's all. That's all I got. I don't know what we're going to play this week on Thursday, but we'll be back. Thank you, Suitably Confused. Not really free things if they're expecting a review. Oh, that's true. That is true. And I do straight up tell them, like, hey, I don't do like full on reviews. I like to do pictures. Like I'd like to do Instagram and do some photography. I'll do unboxings, which is not that big of a deal. I do more of a mini review and just kind of try to write up something, and they're usually okay with that. I mean, sometimes some of them do want like we want XYZ, and like, well, I don't have time for that. But yeah, I'll share. I'll take some good pictures and do some stuff like that and share my thoughts. I am trying to do a little bit more. I have Apiary and Vantage from Stonemaier, and I'm trying to do a little bit more with that one, but I'm still not going to do like a big long YouTube video or anything like that. I don't know. I just don't have time for it. I wish I did. Wish I didn't have a full-time job. Apiary, okay, I played. It looked super overwhelming. But once I got into it, it was not difficult at all. It's a worker placement. It's kind of a unique. I am working on this one. It's kind of a unique worker placement where your workers age, so they have like 3-4 levels to them, and as you use them and you get them back, they increase their level, and so they increase up to 4. And once they're at 4, then they have to go hibernate and go back to the pool and start over at 1. So it's kind of a unique way, and like you don't. If you're in a spot or if somebody else is in a spot, like you can still go there. You just kick them out, and then they get to increase their level. They got a couple options, but they get to increase their level. So it's kind of a unique take on the worker placement where, some of them it's like the more workers you get out there, the more you get to do. But this one's like each time you use them, they're getting a little bit stronger, and you can do different abilities with those, and then you get them back to strengthen them, and then you kind of but if they get too strong, and then they have to hibernate and go to sleep, and so it's really unique that way, and it was honestly a lot easier than I expected it to be. The Automa was really pretty easy. Just flip over the card and do the thing, which I think all of Stonemeier's games have a pretty good Automa. Although Scythe was pretty tough one, I think. But Wingspan has a good Automa. What else? Finspan had a pretty good Automa, but it was good. I'm working on that. It's going to be not a long video, but kind of probably like a reel type of video or a TikTok type of video, a minute or two long. So I've been enjoying it. I need to get it out again. That'd be a good one here. Although no, it wouldn't. It's too big. Takes up too much space. I couldn't do it here. I need to bring out another table. Put another table here. And then I'm too far away from everything. But yeah, that's a good one. All right, well, anybody out there we can go raid. Bonds is playing. That's about it, really. Don't know what she's playing. Playing a video game. Who else? Another doc. Tabletop RPGs. Yeah, that's about all I follow is Bonds. So we'll go raid Bonds. Thanks, Beyond Dead. You have a good night as well. Everybody, thanks for hanging out for a little bit and learning the game if you didn't know it already, or if you did know it. Just I hope you had a good time. If you got any suggestions for if you want any unique plays that you want me to do, I can put out there what I have. I may just work through. I may probably just work through what I have already, honestly, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks everybody. Let's see. I gotta go here. Gotta go here, and wait. I gotta go here. And we gotta go here. And we'll start the raid. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you in 2 days. TJ will be here with me. Might be a little more entertaining. Have a good night, everyone.